once again in Benque, Good Friday. And here is Mr. Giovanny Pinelo, our town administrator. Mr. Pinelo, tell us about the activity this morning here.
Well, it's a yearly thing that we do. Family and friends have gathered in this space for the last, over 20 years, ever since Mrs. Josefina Salas and others in the community, and now with the House of Culture continuing to promote the sawdust tapestries. It is a day when community members also show some degree of gratitude for life, gratitude for who we are, that spiritual connection, particularly for those of us who are Christians or profess the Christian belief. Mm-hmm. And so in observance of Good Friday, part of what the community has now engaged in ever since, for over 30 years, I would mm-hmm. think, is that show of appreciation for the life and death, the passion of Christ, in the hopes of the resurrection, and of course that can translate into the hopes for a better future for our community.
Yes. Mr. Pinelo, your message to Benqueños, to Belizeans at home and abroad.
Well, whatever religious background you may profess, we can agree, I'm pretty sure, and even if you don't have a religious inclination, I guess we can all agree that life is beautiful and that there are those moments when you express it. In this case, our family and friends, the residents of this municipality, express it by showing their creativity through the sawdust tapestries. And I'm glad to know that people in Orinjoac, for example, in San Ignacio, and in other areas of the country are now adopting the sawdust tapestries for Good Friday as that connection with the good Lord, with nature, with ourselves. It is a moment when, as you go around, you notice that the charisma, the kind-heartedness of our community members, of our neighborhoods, mm-hmm. continue to be shared. And it does not matter where you are from. I'm reminded of a phrase some years ago that I saw in a meeting that said, there are no strangers here, mm-hmm. just friends who had not met before. Mm-hmm. And once we can keep that line of respect, mm-hmm. once we can keep the line of appreciation for each other, I think that that connection, the spiritual, the cultural, the familial connections, the familiarity with who we are, can be strengthened. And so I invite you, if you didn't make it this year, take some time to come to Benque. If you're a Benqueño and you're abroad, I'm sure that you keep the family connections, and just keep on supporting these things. This is who we are, this is what we are, this is what we can offer, part of what we can offer to Belize and the world. And so this is Benque.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you got one. Yes. Oh. Okay.
So do we have to wet it again after we get finished? Oh, well, until it's wet.
¿Me la presta?
Vente, güey.
Ya lo vamos a machucar.
Aquí se van a poner. Just those two.
Tito. And this group is just starting your piece of art for later. So we have some volunteers here. Tito and his group.
¿Te acuerdas de qué? De Ricky. ¿Te acuerdas de Ricky Pérez?
Ricky. Yeah.
If it was dry, yes, but this is down.
This one was done by the Benque-making House of Culture, and this one I am told is by the Marimba group. Beautiful. Okay, this morning we have Annelle, and she's going to explain to us what is her role here in this nice tapestry.
Hi, good morning. Well, every year since 2013, I have been joining the House of Culture and niche in doing these beautiful tapestries for Good Friday. I have been a coordinator for the past 10 years, and this year I get to lead the project with Solanhel Yakab. So we've been here since 4 a.m. and this is what we have so far. We currently have one more border to go and then we shall be done.
How many of you in your team?
I believe it was like 10 of us this morning.
Okay.
So it's what we've accomplished so far.
So right now you're saying only the border is waiting to be completed, right?
Yes, we're gonna do a yellow border and then it will be done.
Okay, and then the procession will pass here around.
This evening, I believe it's around 6 that it leaves the church and then it will pass here after.
Meanwhile, nobody can walk over this beautiful tapestries,
No,
right?
it's only for the procession to walk on it.
Okay, and then anybody can walk afterwards, huh?
After, yes, but first it's made for the procession itself.
You as a young person volunteering here, give a message to all the young people, especially on Good Friday.
I encourage you guys to join in the Good Fridays activities. Whether it's the carpet or the reenactment that is done, or whether it's in the procession, it is a tiny sacrifice that you can do for everything that God gives us throughout the entire year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.